Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to House of Necrosis. I don't usually touch horror games just because it's usually not my flair. However, House of Necrosis is a dungeon crawler RPG inspired heavily by Resident Evil 1, and I'm a huge sucker for dungeon crawler RPGs. So we're just going to dive in and see how this goes. I don't know, I like the idea of the Resident Evil games, but I find them kind of frustrating. In the depths of the forest, an old mansion stands. Reports of bizarre murders have surfaced. A special forces team was sent, but no one has returned. You entered the mansion with your team, but now you are alone. The halls are dark and unsettling sounds echo around you. Yeah, so that's just the plot of Resident Evil 1, where you're playing as Jill. Is it Jill? Yeah, it's Jill. Sorry, there's Ada Wong, there's Claire, and then there's Jill, and I always get them a little mixed up because, at least for the games I've played, none of them have really been characters, except for, I guess, kind of Jill in the second game, but only for the remake version. Okay, so Twisted Corridors, floor 1, move, camera, attack, aim, shoot, menu, run, skip, turn. Yep. So, equipped handgun, got ammunition. This... uh-oh. Well, actually, it's kind of fine if we take damage. Normally I'm like, oh no, you know, I shouldn't. But we have a leveling system, and I'm assuming this is one of those where... Okay, how do I look? Oh, that's intro. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, how do I stop looking? Okay, camera. How do I aim? Oh, there we go. And then shoot. I don't have much ammo. How do I skip turn? Oh, that's run. Yeah, so I don't quite understand how to do the skip turn. It seems like I'm supposed to hold right on the button and then right trigger. Oh, maybe those guys are just extremely slow. That could be it. Anyway, I'm just gonna stab birds. It doesn't seem like any of them drop items, but yeah, we might as well go for as much experience as we possibly can get. Even if, like, oh, there we go. I have to press them simultaneously. There we go. But yeah, we want to just farm for experience. Our own... self-preservation is kind of irrelevant to me at the moment. EQ level up. Oh, so my weapon is leveled up. Okay. I'll take that. I didn't know that would happen. But yeah, I've got to assume that there's some kind of reset system, maybe. I haven't played a whole lot of mystery dungeon games. I usually stick to more roguelike-y things, or like whatever the heck you want to call Caves of Cud. Because I wouldn't call it like a traditional roguelike, because it's Caves of Cud. Gotta push hex. I guess, what can I look at? Item level 2, turns, melee damage, message log, items. Knife, handgun, green serum. Using it or throwing it on an enemy will reveal its effect. Ancient coin can be traded for valuable items, change hex. Curse a non-boss enemy, change its form. Herb. Increases max HP by 25. Okay. So I want to eat that at full health if I can manage it. Requires... Ooh, I'm bleeding and I take double damage. That's not great. I got another handgun, but I don't need those. Oh, I guess if I'm bleeding, I should just run away for a little while. So what do we have here? Anything? No. Totally empty. Floor 1. Suspend run and quit. Okay. Save temporarily, resume from the starting point. If you really... Okay, so this is just a classic quick save rather than... Or, well, yeah, I mean quick save enough. Ow. Damn it. Me bleeding is really not great. Devourer. Okay. So I wonder if this is one of those where if I die... If I die, I get sent back to maybe a safe room. And we keep some stuff. Maybe. Okay. So what leveled up? Knife. Okay, so base damage plus crit experience. Well, that hurt. Acid serum. Burns you. Alright, I have no ammo left. So the best thing I can do is just kind of hang out here and fight. Yeah, so rather than using those green herbs to heal me... Well, this sucks. Carnifex. Okay, we're out of the way. Use another one of these. What other items do I have? Change hacks, push hacks, handgun. Oh, it's better than the one I have. Being sandwiched here sucks. Yeah, I'm toast. 516 damage. Well, it's fine. The message log. Run results. Now what happens? Because I had to imagine I was going to lose. Death is no escape. The end is just another beginning. Aha, you're still alive. I saved you from certain death, you know. Brought you to my safe place, quite the wretched nook, wouldn't you say? Me? Oh, I'm just a scavenger, of a sorts. Humble collector of treasures, a rat in a maze, just like you. Oh, you're looking for your comrades. How tragic. I'm afraid they've likely faced their dire end already, or worse, transformed into something horrible. Such a sad fate, isn't it? Oh, wanting to leave this place, are you? Ah, but it's not so simple. It really is not. No one truly knows how to leave this twisted labyrinth. You can't simply walk out, can you? It's like a cruel joke, a never-ending maze. Or a never-ending nightmare. Listen closely. There are many floors, and in the deepest depths, perhaps there lies the answer you seek. But beware, the paths to those depths are fraught with danger. Oh, I wouldn't dare venturing too deep. Oh, and if you wish to trade, I have just what you need. Rare treasures for some shiny coins, a fair exchange, wouldn't you say? Well then, good luck on your journey. May you find what you seek, or perhaps what seeks you. Farewell. Okay, now I can... Oh my god, we have tank controls in here. That's awful. So retrieve items. Rescue crystal. Placing this teleports you back outside to a safe place, keeping all the items in your inventory. Take 3 turns to activate. Store items. So that's the only thing I have. You've returned looking to trade. Buy, sell, identify, talk. So we can buy quite a lot of things, but we need coins. So, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I have nothing. Old books, nothing of importance. Okay, so what do I have on me? So once again, store and retrieve. Door is locked. Alright. Well, I guess we haven't tried opening the front door. Oh, sorry. There just isn't one this time. Also seems like there might be some back doors. But we're just going to leave for the inner halls. And see what I can get. Okay, got a knife. Equipped knife. I really appreciate the fact that knives and other equipment level up in this one. So that means we're very much incentivized. Let's see. To kind of stick with and keep one item. Though I think there are better ones. Because we found a better handgun earlier than the one we had. So I'm sure there's going to be upgrades that just aren't properly stated. Okay. Idiot box. Rude. Run through. I haven't played a whole lot of mystery dungeon games over the years. It's not a genre that I want to say specifically appealed to me. Okay, knife +1. I think a lot of it came down to I just got sucked into roguelikes instead and I appreciated the variety. These felt a little bit more loot treadmill-y. However, as I've gotten slightly older, I think I've lost my taste for the repetition of, say, NetHack. I like NetHack. I think NetHack is really fun. But you spend like an hour or 3 on a run and then just like randomly step on a trap and die. Like you can kind of ward around that, but it's still extremely tough. Got a jacket, inventory is full. Floor plan, but inventory is full. So what do we have that I could use? Okay, so what does floor plan do? Current floor on your map. Okay, let's use that on the next one. I'm just gonna throw that. Okay, inventory is maxed out. Got another vampiric hex. And a confuse hex. Okay. I understand how all of this works. Ooh, and I'm full health. Do I have any green herbs? I might as well boost my max HP by a little bit. The extra healing that they provide might have been better. Hard to say. Yeah, I might as well use the gun. Kill time. Get a push hex. I should probably use some of these hexes. Well, that's not great. Okay, I'm not bleeding again. Dodged it. Okay, inventory is full. So vampiric hex. Hurt the target and heal yourself. Throw it. Let's see, I don't think I have any serums. Let's use the floor plan. Oh, that big thing is an enemy. Weaken hex. Okay, sentinel. Okay. Not confused anymore. Which maybe isn't great. Ow. I might have messed up. Oh well. Part of the learning process. Okay, I've killed it. It was worth a bunch of experience. The Weaken Hex probably would have been good. Okay, Grimoire of Healing. We've learned this spell Cure. Spells, Cure. Okay. What's the... Is there a limitation on that? Okay, I think I'm going to avoid pissing off any other sentinels for at least a little while. Because they actually hit me for like a ton of damage. Okay. I had a thought about it. Blue serum and a jacket. Okay, we might as well use the encyclopedia now. Might break at any moment. And a warp serum. Oh, I wonder if sentinels will attack me if I walk in front of them. That seems possible. Hound. Oof. Hound hurts. Okay. Oh, there's more crawlers. Or maybe those the same dude. So how does spells work? Don't have enough power to cast that. How do I know? Maybe it's one of those that I can only cast it once per floor. If that's the case, so be it. At least on a personal level, I'm kind of ambivalent. There we go. Because at this point, we're doing fine. Okay, item. Red serum, throw. Poison serum. Yeah, that was worthy use. Alright. There's something up here? Oh, it's a warp trap. Failed. Alright. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Got some herbs. I've got some amount of stuff. Let's make it one more floor. I guess I might as well use the gun. Rather than fight the Devourer directly. Now there should be a boss on this floor as well. Okay, kill the Mystic. Oh, there's more enemies. These guys do a chunk of damage. Okay, spells. Still cannot cast Cure. Okay. Might as well use these herbs. Because there's no reason not to. And yeah, if they're gonna make me bleed, I might as well just walk away for a moment. brown serum. Get some more herbs. Item, brown serum, throw. Confusion serum. Makes my life easy. Okay, more of these. Anything else? Oh, where'd he come from? Ow. Yeah, this didn't work out. And I definitely need some ammo here. Or a better melee weapon at some point. Okay, item. Here's another herb. I guess the one thing I can do... Oh, do they heal me more? Ow. I will keep that in mind. Give him some space. And then shank him the rest of the way. Ooh, that was a lot of ancient coins. And he's enraged. There we go. So yeah, if he's got the sword icon, we should probably keep some distance from him. Alright, stay away from big hit. Because yeah, we're starting to get to the point where I can kind of dodge, which is nice. I'm right here. There we go. I'm level 4. I do have some ammo. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Because I don't feel like I need to run away yet. Because my health is doing fine. I'm not getting nearly as much experience here. Ooh, red crawler? Owl crawler. Okay. Well, something leveled up. Got knife, but inventory is full. Let's see. Items. Drop the jacket. We maybe should just go back at some point. Unlucky nice. Decreases crit chance. Might do some more damage, but... probably not worth it. Oh, if we can get to the point where we're two-shotting the crawlers. I will be a happy camper. Stab him before he does anything. Oh, that was a warp plate. We can work with that. Alright, what else do we have here? We're a little off of being able to two-shot those guys. And we definitely want the vampiric hex. So unlucky knife. Lower crit chance. Is it? Yeah, so damage equals 9. Damage equals 12. So the unlucky knife is better. And yeah, the herbs do scale with level. I should probably do his bail. I was expecting the boss to show up on this level. Well, do we want to leave? Am I pushing it? Let's see what the next level looks like, but we probably want to leave and come back. Bonus damage is certainly good. Okay, another knife. Stab it the rest of the way. Oh. Bye. Yeah, I didn't want to get stuck between that sandwich. It would have been nice to get that extra item, but I'll take what I can get. Ah, you've returned. Looking to trade? Sell. Unstable jacket. Change hex. Knife +3. Blue serum. I think we just sell kind of everything. I'll keep the vampiric hex. The jacket did level up. Okay. What can we buy? Vampiric handgun. Chance to heal yourself on hit. On hit, which is good. Poison knife. Chance to poison the target. Magic handgun. Use HP when out of ammo. Increases equipment drop chance. Increases chance to evade attacks. Increases melee damage. You don't trigger traps anymore. Ooh. Small pouch increases inventory space. So, unfortunately, the occult jacket I cannot equip. So I think I'm going to grab the magic handgun. Because the equipment drop chance is good. I'm going to buy another rescue crystal. Hopefully restocks on some of these. And let's go for the poison knife. Because I don't necessarily need the... I don't need the use ammo. HP instead of ammo. But it's still kind of useful. Oh, no. Sell the handgun. Alright, hopefully he restocks, maybe. Store items. We want to put away the coins. Because I don't need to be hoarding those. Alright, and that's about all I've got for the time being. Yeah, the jacket was tempting, but I couldn't afford it. I don't think that's going to stick around. I hope he restocks, because otherwise how am I going to get more rescue crystals? Unless, of course, I have to get them from the boss. Which is possible. Oh, so my level resets. That's okay. We're in a position where I can start two-shotting things. Which is going to be extremely good against the birds and the crawlers. Means I'm going to be able to conserve a lot of resources here. And not having to worry about traps anymore actually also would have been very good. But alas. And yeah, if we can get this knife like 1 or 2 levels, we can get it so that it thief hacks. Yeah, if we can get the knife 1 or 2 levels, even the crawlers will die on 1 hit. Which, that'll be nice. Same thing with the birds. I wanted to go for the increased gear chance, just because that has the biggest chance of getting me, like, more upgrades for me to work with. Yeah, this is working fabulously. Brown serum. Poison serum. Worth it. Almost there. Yeah, just a little bit more and we'll be able to one-shot crows. So far, so good. I like this. I'm a huge sucker for stuff like Resident Evil. I find them slightly frustrating. The more modern ones, maybe even more so. Well, I don't know. The old ones had, like, tank controls, which I think I would find frustrating in its own right. Ow. Walked right into that one, literally. Oh, it's another one of these. Interesting. He turned to face me, but didn't seem dangerous, which is good. Oh, you know what? I might as well use the floor plan here. Let's see what else we have. Knife, hex. I might as well use the change hexes to change the sentinels over. Come on. There we go. The hidden stash. I guess some of the traps aren't so bad. There we go. And yeah, I don't think I'm terribly passionate about poison as an effect. Aw. Okay, so we've got a bunch of the watchers in the room. There we go. As long as I don't kill anything directly next to them, I think we're good. Yeah, knife's up to 14 damage now. Another weaken hex. Like, some of these might be good. Curse the target, steal their items. Okay, so maybe it's one of those... Ooh, escape hex. What does that do? Not really that helpful. Okay. Yeah, I've got tons of ammo, which I'm probably going to hoard at this point. We level fast enough that... Okay, this guy I will shoot. Because I can only imagine... Ooh, blue. Magic knife. Increases damage when you're not in a hallway. Increases defenses. Max experience already, but the damage is good. Is it? It's... Actually... Well, okay. Yeah. Like, it's better than the poison knife. I think the poison knife would do a little bit more damage fully upgraded. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the poison knife for the time being. Oh, it's kind of supposed to be your standard liquor. I got it. Okay. Got a dog. Health's not doing too hot here. We might have to heal. I'm just gonna shoot him. We got plenty of ammo. Oop. Let's see, what do we have? Vampiric Hex? And then I can stab him to death. Got a revolver. Might be better than the handgun, but we don't have an encyclopedia on me. I don't feel terribly compelled. Alright, there we go. So close to leveling up, and that's the way down. We don't want to go through... A lot of foul enemies today. I mean, I think they dropped the better stuff. There we go. Use my gun a little bit. Yellow serum. I should throw a thief hex. Probably not against that guy. Experience serum. Oh, that's bad. Wow, poison's awesome. Okay, so we get another mystery serum. Oh, well, that worked out. Yeah, the experience serum. Wish I'd known about that one. Oop. Get him with the gun. Yeah, hopefully we can get some more ammo here. Oh, leveling did not heal me as much as I thought it was going to. Okay, so this is genuinely not great. Okay, that did not kill the bird. Another bird. Okay, that one's toast. I think my knife leveled up again. Okay, yeah, let's use one of these. Get another push hex. What do I have? Eh. Rude. Alright. So far, so mostly good. Just another Zamboni. You gotta remember now that poisoning something is actually extremely effective. I can poison and run away for a while. Another mystery serum. Well, we have enough ancient coins. I could technically use the rescue. Okay. If I do the push hex, I don't know what that did. Ow. Dude's a jerk. Got a dull sword. Base damage is 12. So yeah, swords are definitely better than knives. But not this one. So I guess the push actually swapped them out entirely. Walked on ammunition. Oh, we don't have space? Guess I'll drop the dull sword for the time being. Weird. So yeah, I needed inventory space to be able to pick up the ammo, but once it's picked up, it's just added to the gun automatically. Okay, so this should be... Yeah, you feel a menacing presence. Protector. Inventory is full. Do I think I can fight him? I don't think so. Not yet. I've got a lot of items on me that I could identify, and my knife isn't quite there yet. Okay, so we can identify. Burst revolver, tainted knife. So increased damage low on HP, chance of killing blows cost nothing. They're okay. Main thing is my poison knife has the better base damage. Twice per turn for half damage, but does it use up as much ammo? I think I'm gonna sell this too, so... Items, protector. Okay, so what can we buy? Another rescue crystal. Okay, so he seems to always have explodes when thrown. That's fun. Let's see, stubborn jacket, looter switchblade, increases equipment drop chance, increases your vitality for this run, increases your max HP, but it's not permanent. It's just nice for now. I think I'm still gonna save the money because we want to grab the small pouch because that's permanent. All the other ones are just kind of here. do we sell the jacket? I think so. We can do better than that. Bring the rest with me. Okay. So I think this time I'm not going to coward. We got what we're looking for. We've got a bunch of extra ammo and a ton of herbs. So this plus whatever I loot from this run, and I'm going to be taking less damage with the protector. We should be able to, hopefully we'll be able to cruise through this, get to the boss, and actually have a decent amount saved up. Ooh, a key. I don't know what keys are used for. Alright. There we go. Yeah, so those guys aren't a problem. We do want to hoard weaken hexes. And as many green herbs as we can. Because I don't think I want to use any of them to give me max HP. It's just not necessarily worth it. I think you do get more healing. Let's see, any enemies in here? No. You get more healing either based on your current level or your max HP, and I haven't figured that one out yet. Ooh, blue herb. Don't know what blue herbs do. Yeah, other thing to note is that hoarding, there we go. Hoarding equipment isn't really good, at least in the moment, for selling things, because most of them are not better than what I already have. It's blue herb. Neutralize the effect of poison. Random box from your inventory without triggering its trap. Quarter hex. It's very good. We've got a trash knife. Black serum. Let's see if we have any victims to throw it at. Turn invisible, you say? Slightly rude, but I think we're good. Oh, nope. Exits out this direction. You know, I've always been surprised that we haven't got more games like Diablo. This is going to sound weird, because of course we have. We have tons. Path of Exile, so on and so forth. What I'm looking for isn't Path of Exile. Like, we have a lot of games inspired heavily by Diablo 2. I want the Diablo 1, it is just one singular dungeon that you are crawling through. Experience. Surprisingly few of those. I want a Diablo-like, old school Diablo-like, where you are blue serum. Herb, weaken hex. Yeah, this is why I need the inventory space. Where you're going into this, like, deeper and deeper dungeon, but you're actually making modifications to it. Let's see. Like, you're... Oh, it's 2 blue serums. I'm gonna leave the blue herb for the time being. I do think we are gonna want that. We haven't run into anything that's going to poison me, but still. But you're, like, building structures and whatnot. So, like, you can make, like, a loot elevator, or kind of like a healing fountain, or a bridge. Like, little stuff like that. Effectively, put me in a Diablo dungeon, but make it a little Dragon Quest Builder-y. You know, I totally forgot about the, healing spells. Decrypify permanently. I think the problem is, I don't necessarily know when I get to use these. Like, when they recharge. Ow. Yikes. Well, do we want to use the encyclopedia now? Okay, items. I'm going to throw the weaken hex at it. There we go. Well, it dropped something. This hurt. But we have so many herbs for a reason. Okay. Got a knife. Another blue serum. I'll take it. Items identified. Magic knife +5. Increased damage while target has full HP. Increased damage while low HP. It's still actually worse than my poison, kind of. Oh. That's an extremely good set of serums there. I still don't know what their deal is. They turn to look at you, but none of them have actually, like, done anything to me. Okay, do we have anything else? Weaken hex, magic knife. And some part of me could actually just give up the magic knife, to be honest. Because we're trying to beat the boss, and the magic knife is not going to help that. Ahaha. I don't need to fight you, I can just run away. Change hex. I mean, I guess I could use the change hex to specifically turn one of the big guys into something else. That's not a bad idea, but eh. I don't know. I think I'm going to be lightly obsessed with the idea of playing one of these games where you can make meaningful modifications to the dungeon as you go through. Because I don't think I've ever seen that as a thing. Even on, like, a conceptual level. Okay. I don't want to use too much ammo here. We don't actually need ammo versus the boss. Purple serum. Yeah, what's in my inventory? Eh. Because I kind of want the weaken hex for fighting the boss. I guess the closest I can think of is under knots, but even then you can only do very light modifications. At least in the version I was in. Or version? The point I was playing. Maybe later on you get more ability to modify the dungeon in some kind of meaningful fashion. There we go. Got another one of these guys. Eh. I can just two-shot them. I think that's probably safer. Should be good. Protector is leveled up. Should make it so I take less damage, hopefully. I like how the textures shift as I move. Yeah, I'm curious about the purple serum. I guess we can drop something. We're not going to get poisoned on this level. What? Interesting. So if you're sprinting, you don't pick it up. Okay, purple serum. Probably gonna heal him. Nope. Warp serum. Okay, he's gonna give himself the damage booster. Ooh, what'd he drop? Rifle of some kind. Got a rifle? Ooh. Oh. The guy I warped is coming back. There we go. Don't want to let him. Okay, confuse hex. I guess I might as well shoot some things here, because the bullets aren't actually that helpful for the boss. It's really useful for the more painful stuff. Warp serum. Another vampiric hex. Okay, so the real question is, do I want to go back for the blue herb? Rifle is good damage, I just don't know if we need it. Safely open a random box from your inventory without triggering its trap. There's no box to open, okay. Yeah, quarter hex is awesome. I think I'm just gonna live without it and hope poison doesn't kill me at some point. I should probably heal, since I'm planning on fighting the boss. Okay. Clear this place out, if we can. There's the boss. Okay, item, we want to do order hex, throw. Item, weaken hex, throw. Item, vampiric hex, throw. Oh. Not weakened anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. Get the dog out. I guess the ammo is helpful. Didn't kill me. Perfect. Getting stuck in a hallway against that guy, not great. And this is why I wanted to keep the ammo around. Alright. Seal has been broken. Switchblade, switchblade, rifle, switchblade, rifle, rifle. I should have done swap. Yeah, let's use the floor plan. Okay, so there's still a lot of dudes milling around in here. Oh, we got another small key. Yeah, the lickers are a bit of a annoyance. There we go. Nope. Stab. Forgot how to play for a bit. And why is this room a monster house? No idea. Well, that's the last of my ammo. The main question is mostly, do we want to keep going? Because I've found a lot of potentially useful magic items. Okay, push hexes, some other things. And yeah, I might as well use all of the ammo that I've got here. Grimoire of Translocation. Learn warp permanently. Okay. Ow. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Kind of? Risky part about it mostly is if it warps me, I am 100% going to end up warping into a bad zone. Brown serum. Okay, we've got at least one enemy left. I'll confuse them. Think we are good. Oop. Okay, so I've leveled up. Get a weaken hex. Got a lot of these items here. Yeah, they're all unidentified. They do more damage, maybe. Are they worth it, though? I don't think so. Maybe the Switchblade with a higher base damage. What about these? That's a rifle with a good base damage. We'll keep this one. Okay. I guess both of these have good base damages. Yeah, I'm just going to continue on. Oh, to a safe place. Shoot! Is this really you? Oh, it's so good to see you again. These beasts got me good. The others didn't make it. Here, I found this key. Take it. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Mansion key received. Okay, so I guess I should have kept a little bit more with me. Because, yeah, I could have actually... you know what? I'm actually going to store the keys, in retrospect. Because they seem vaguely useful. Okay, continue to the next floor, or... Seems to be locked. Leaf above the keyhole. Okay, so we'll have to come back later. This is a fun little homage. Okay, distorted courtyard. Hand cannon. Okay. They're not that dangerous. Okay, ooh. They do a bunch of damage, though. Is my poison knife max? Yeah. Blight Fang. Okay, so that guy seems to just gas. I can kill him before he goes again. Get a sturdy vest. Okay. Well, why don't we finish this up, at the very least? I'm having a good time with this. Like, this is actually a very solid mystery dungeon. If somebody had said to me, hey, what about Resident Evil Mystery Dungeon? Yeah, I'd say very much, absolutely. But I've expected it to happen? No. But, like, I'm glad to see it's a thing. Okay, we want to run away until it doesn't have the damage bonus, at the very least. I should probably also use my cure spell. I'll wait. I don't know how wounded I have to be here. I think the only thing I wish there was like kind of a perk or a trait system. But I guess that comes through the equipment that I'm bringing around with me. You know, the greater item drops, and so on and so forth. And I guess the spells. I'm liking the spell books. I just wish there was like a little bit of system for that. Okay, pissed off the plant. I wish there was a system for that for like passive abilities. So much of it is because I'm a huge sucker for passive abilities when it comes to these games, that I'm always finding myself pining for them. We do have an encyclopedia. Oh. Okay, so what is our protector? Base is 14. Sturdy vest is just better. Missed. Okay, so we should probably cast Cure. So I go 91 to 225 HP off of that. It's pretty good. Okay. Is there anything else really here? Nope. The level design is certainly just basic dungeon crawl rooms, nothing more. Yeah, it's the blight fangs that are the ones that give you the poison. And maybe some traps. So it seems kind of practical. Oop. It seems kind of practical for me to... Oof. Run the heck away from those. Because I think I left my blue herb behind. Ooh, short sword. Okay, take him out. Get a weaken hex. Doesn't really help too much. Guess these guys would give me poison too. Alright, go from there. Items. Ammunition, weaken hex, herb, hand cannon. I'm gonna drop the hand cannon. Just to take a look at the short sword. Because once again, if its base damage is 20, it doesn't matter if my knife has poison or not, we want it. Okay, and then I'm actually going to use the rescue crystal now. We've just got a lot of stuff in my inventory that's been stacking up for a while. And we should be able to afford stuff. I love the fact that gear and equipment shows up on my player model as well. That feels really good to me. I think this is extremely cool. Not for everybody, obviously, but if you're a Resident Evil fan or a Mystery Dungeon fan, you're gonna like this one. Okay, let's sell the poison. Sell the protector. I have a ton of herbs, but I think we're gonna hoard those. Okay, so what can we buy? So he has the occult jacket, which actually has become bad now. Looter's jacket, yeah. So, chance to preserve ammo with the lucky blunderbuss. Omni dull sword. Hits all targets when you're surrounded. That's fun, except for the fact that it does not do much damage. So, at the very least, I want to buy the small pouch. And the rescue crystal. I was kind of hoping I could actually buy a couple of those and keep them around. Anyway, yeah, unless I want to grab the lucky blunderbuss, not much for me to mess with. Oh, but you know what we do have? A couple items in this box. But we don't need to take a look at that. Let's go back out to the main menu and call it quits for here. So, might as well mention that House of Necrosis is available now on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. Or maybe I'm off by a couple hours. It says, okay, yeah, no, actually it would be out around this time, give or take. But once again, yeah, if you're a big Mystery Dungeon fan, or if you're a big Resident Evil fan, this is worth looking into. It's one of the better Mystery Dungeon games I've played in a while. I like the fact that the player level resets back down to zeros. You can't exactly overgrind. All of your progression is through the gear and looting system. And so it's more almost kind of an extraction game more than anything else, except for the fact that you can just hit the rescue crystal whenever you want. As long as you haven't forgotten to buy one, because boy, if you forget, you're in trouble. I honestly wish the rescue was actually just the first spell you learn, maybe. And hopefully it is a spell you learn later on, because someday I'm going to forget and I'm going to be sad, and that would be frustrating. It also seems like there's more doors and things that we can go to and through, so there might be other paths, but you have to unlock them later. I'm noticing a version 0. Whatever in the bottom right corner. I don't think this is early access. Maybe it is. Hard to say, but I don't know, one way or another, I have nothing but positive things to say about this one, and I look forward to playing more of it. Hopefully it runs on my Steam Deck. Yes, it does. This is going to be a game I play on my Steam Deck for sure. Anyway, with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.